Is this fucking stream working? Check, check. Oh, it says that I'm live, but I don't hear anything. Jesus Christ, bro. This is. I've had enough of this for one fucking day. Oh, it is working. Okay, so I just have a delay on the stream, but it is working. Good Lord, man. Y'all, I've been trying to stream for like. Okay, shut up, stream. I've been trying to stream for like 4 months from this channel, and YouTube would just not let me do it. So, I guess finally, I'm able to stream on this stupid channel. So, there's that. Okay, so we figured that out. We figured out the problem where it wouldn't let me stream to this channel. Now, I do have. Where'd it go? Docs, multiple output. Okay, we are streaming to YouTube. Hold on. I don't. No one's gonna be watching this bullshit anyways. Nobody fucking cares. So that is a relief that I finally got it working. That is a relief that I finally figured out a way to stream on this channel. Okay. So I need. Oh, there's a huge delay in the stream too. That's really annoying. What was that? Oh, the fucking ad for that stupid Alien movie or Alien game. Um. So we're on the way. We're on the way to actually streaming on this stupid channel. Um. Stream together streaming tools. Um. Oh man. Which. Okay. I really wish that I wouldn't have put that huge delay in the stream because I'm trying to like listen back and I have to wait like 45 minutes to hear myself. Okay. Okay. There's this what I'm looking for. Okay. Um. That guess we'll do. Start. Damn, that delay on my voice that's ridiculous. I put a 20-second delay on the stream. I don't know why. Just I guess for shits and giggles, but the 20-second stream, the 20-second delay feels like 45 minutes. Okay, so are we streaming on Twitch? Failed to connect to stream, of course. Of course it didn't work. Why would it? We use the streamer encoder as OBS. Video, blah blah blah. Output. Latency mode. Really want to put it below it. Oh. That one? Okay, so now we're streaming from some. Now we're cooking. Now we're kind of cooking. Are we cooking? Back to Twitch. Are we cooking? Go to the channel. Shut the fuck up. Go to the channel. It looks like we are not cooking. Yeah. So it says that I'm live on Twitch. Should have known that was too good to be true. I should have known that was too good to be true. Failed to connect to stream. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? How did you fail to connect to the stream? You have everything you fucking need. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. I have so much bullshit open right now. It's crazy. All right, so connecting. Yeah, if it says connecting for this long, it's probably not gonna connect. Yes. Okay, you know what? Twitch, go fuck yourself. I don't want to stream it anyways. Twitch is fucking dog shit. Go fuck yourself. I'm not wasting my goddamn time with a stupid trash fucking platform like Twitch. Fuck you. God damn, Twitch fucking sucks. Got the worst goddamn platform. The worst goddamn platform to do anything on is goddamn Twitch. Fucking useless. Truly, genuinely, the people at Twitch are fucking useless. Damn. At least we got YouTube to work. As far as I can tell, what I can tell, okay, I'm hearing myself back in the stream. From what I can tell, YouTube is working. So that's a W in and of itself. Maybe I can't add Twitch while I'm streaming. Maybe I have to end the stream. The main thing, like I said, I don't give a fuck about Twitch. Twitch is fucking dog shit trash. The people at Twitch are fucking useless. They're all stupid. So fuck Twitch. My main concern was YouTube. My main concern was getting YouTube to connect so that I could stream on this channel. Even though I've been streaming for 10 minutes and no one's here. But I never streamed before, so I can't really be surprised. Yeah. So I don't. Do I even have a fucking Kick account? I probably shouldn't be doing this while streaming, but y'all can't see the screen anyways. Um, do I have? Oh, I do. I do have a Twitch account or a Kick account. I mean, connection, stream URL, and key. Please enter the 6-digit security code we've sent you via fucking email or via pigeon, passenger planes, goddamn. Okay, where'd you send the thing to? Security alert. You signed into my account. Yeah, no shit. Dipshit, that was me. Please enter the 6-digit security code we've sent you. Receive a code. Well, where the fuck did you send the goddamn code to? Like, do I have to unravel a mystery? Do I need my fucking corn pipe and a fucking newsboy hat to figure out where you sent the goddamn code to? It's not in my email. Fuck's sakes, man. How do y'all run a website and y'all are this fucking stupid? I literally don't even know where it was sent the notification to. I literally don't even know where that notification would have sent to. I don't have the Kick app because I don't stream on the Kick. But I'm assuming that I need to download it. Which I don't really want to stream on Kick either, to be honest. But um, let's see. App Store. Why would they send it to the app though? That doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you? Why wouldn't you just send it to my email or something? It doesn't even pass the sniff test. Like, why of all places would you send it to an app that I don't goddamn have? And I also do not know what my information is because I don't use Kick. This should be very, very interesting. And by that, I mean really goddamn annoying. Yeah, I logged into a account that I don't know the information to, so I don't know what I'm logged in. I don't know what I'm logged into. Okay, so where is it sending this notification to? Notifications, preferences, languages, legal policies, block channels, TV mode. Okay, get it together. Where are you sending this shit to? Because I'm not seeing it. Please enter the 6-digit security code we've sent you. Yeah, there isn't. I don't even. I don't know whether to shit or wind my watch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm emailing me. Fuck off. I'm not updating my password. My account was recovered. Never tried to. Okay. Kick. Oh, okay. Here it is. Okay. I probably have to do this again. Hold on. For anyone that may be watching this, hello. Um, let's see. So I'm trying. We're in the middle of something. I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now, y'all. If somebody else were to see this horse shit, I'm um I'm trying to get my Kick account connected to OBS. I've been trying to stream on YouTube on this channel for about 4 months, 5 months, and it just wouldn't let me, and I couldn't figure out why. But I think I figured out why. So anybody that's watching, sit tight. Um, and yeah, send. Didn't receive a code. Send again. Okay, so I have to wait and send it again. Um, yeah, I didn't even know I had a fucking Kick profile. So okay. Oh, I can hear myself in my own fucking stream. Piss off. Okay. Successful. Okay, so here's my thing for waveform kick. What was that at? Here. Application, start with OBS, sync with OBS. So connecting. I don't think this plugin works. I'm gonna be real with you. I think this guy's bullshitting. Yeah, it's. I don't think this fucking. I don't think this works, man. This guy's a fucking idiot. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Hold on. So, okay. Oh wow, it actually did. Wow, okay, it did work. So I couldn't get Twitch to work. That's the weird thing. So now I need to get Twitch. Um, and then everything's connected, and from what I can tell, I can stream. So that's cool. Damn Twitch, you have to ear fuck me every time I go to your goddamn website. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck's sakes. Shit. Stop me do that shit. Hmm. Yeah. So everything else was cooking, but for some reason I could not get Twitch to work. So Twitch, this is your last goddamn time. This is your last time, your last chance, and you can piss right off. I can already tell you this isn't gonna work. I can already tell you this isn't gonna work. Um, let's just do default. I don't know. Um, because for some reason I was able to get Kick to work while I was streaming. I didn't have to stop and redo it. So I'm wondering, is Twitch gonna do the same thing? Was it stopping YouTube? Am I not live anymore? I'm still live. Oh, what? Let me guess, Twitch couldn't connect. We take a wild shot in the dark that Twitch couldn't connect for some reason. Back to Twitch. It's not gonna work. That's great. Error to connect. Failed to connect to stream. Set it up first. Maybe you have to set it up with Twitch. How the fuck do I set it up though? I don't even know how to. I don't think I've ever streamed on Twitch before. I don't even know how to use Twitch. I'm almost positive that I don't even know how to use Twitch. Set it stream. So you can't actually go live on Twitch. Yeah, I don't even know how to use Twitch. I'm gonna completely level with you. If I stream on Twitch by itself, it works. But if I stream to like YouTube first and then to Twitch, it doesn't fucking it says it can't connect. I got most of it done. You fucking like, and of course I'm streaming on Kick for the first time in my life, and there's just bullshit spam messages. Of course. Of fucking course, man. So let's see. Looks like everything looks good. Everything's working. The stream is connected. So if I go to YouTube, I'm about to have a streamception. Okay, so YouTube is working, Kick is working, Twitch can suck a fat one. That's, I can hear myself, and that's very, very annoying. Yeah. Okay, well, there's that. Oh, it even says my first stream. Look at that. So I need to do this. Dance like you. Oh, y'all can't see this for a couple of seconds. Hold on, let me. I'll let the stream catch up because y'all can't see this for. There you go. For a couple of seconds, I have like a 20-second delay on the stream. I wonder, can you? Excuse me. I wonder if you can stream to multiple YouTube channels at once. Probably not. I would think. Okay, here we go. So, y'all don't have any audio. Okay. Dance like you. So now y'all should have audio. Oh, y'all can't see this for a couple of seconds. Hold on, let me. I'll let the stream catch up because y'all can't see this. And then for there you go. For a couple of seconds, I have like a 20-second delay on the stream. I wonder, can you? Excuse me.
Today, that's all I care about.
I wonder if you can stream to multiple YouTube channels at once. Probably not. I would think. Okay. Here. Hello and welcome to the internet. I am your host, Detractor Media. So Dark Side Phil either does not understand how giveaways work, or he's just too lazy to do them. I'll let you decide which one it probably is, but I have to warn you, it's not very hard to figure it out.
Rock Bottom Podcast did a $5 super chat complaining about DSP Tries It. I don't care. DSP Tries It has worked for a reward now for a year straight and continues to work. It motivates people because they want to see it. And every suggestion that people have given as a replacement to DSP Tries It has either only worked once and then flopped or not worked at all. Okay. For example, excuse me.
Okay, so number one, that is such a rude thing to say to someone who's giving you money. To tell them, hey, I'm not going to say I appreciate your money, but like you gave me money and you can go fuck yourself. That's such a rude thing to say. Yeah, like it's so weird to think that that's normal for him. That's the way that he just treats his dents. Is, you know, a dent will give him money, and instead of being grateful, instead of doing like the bare minimum and just saying, hey, I appreciate the contribution that was very robust. He bitches at them. He audits them in real time and says like, "Oh, you gave me $1. Like, you couldn't have given me $2. You know what I mean? You couldn't have given me more money than you gave me." Like, he's just the most ungrateful person. And I would like to go more in depth in these videos, but I try not to, because I'm bad about talking a lot. So I try not to go too in depth in these videos because, you know, I don't want every video to be 45 fucking minutes and then you're just bored off your tits. So it's very robust. So I try to keep it down to kind of brass tacks. But yeah, it's so crazy to me the way that he gets money from his dents, and it's just not good enough. It can't come without some sort of conversation, some sort of audit about how that $2 just wasn't enough. You could have given me $5. Say to someone who is actively giving you money. Number two, the gimmick works once or twice and then it tanks. You're right about that. But the gimmick tanks because you're not interesting. You do things like order fast food. You build, he built a Lego or something. You do the dumbest shit and expect people to give you money for it. And that's just not how it works. So these DSP Tries It, they're gimmicks, and they don't work because you're not entertaining. But also, yeah, he does the absolute bare minimum. Can you, let me make sure you guys can hear. Say the stream was actively giving you money. Say to someone who was actively giving you money. Number two, I wish I wouldn't have put that huge delay in the stream. Once or twice. There's like a 20-second delay, so I have to wait like 20 seconds like an asshole to make sure y'all can even hear what I'm doing. I didn't think that this was going to work. This is a pretty impromptu thing because I've been trying to stream on this channel for like 5 months, and I just couldn't figure out why YouTube would not allow me to stream. Let's see. Gimmicks. And they don't work because you're not entertaining. But also, yeah, he does the absolute bare minimum. Can you, let me make sure you guys. Okay, so can hear. Okay, yeah, so he does like the absolute bare minimum as far as like contributing, you know, putting commentary under something, making it entertaining, being funny or likable. He just does the bare fucking minimum and then says, well, you know, I played this game very poorly for 2 hours, so give me money. I'll never understand it. Please stop talking to your audience like that. You wonder why people hate you. It's because of that. You're so unlikable.
The Legos, that worked. And then it stopped working after like a month. Okay?
So the Lego stream didn't work because no one wants to watch a 43-year-old man do Legos, dude. Like, come on. How do you have no business sense? No one wants to watch a child build things with Legos, much less a grown man who everybody hates. Of course it didn't work. It's a, yeah, and you take one thing, like one Lego gimmick that would take anybody else an hour, 2 hours to do, and it takes you all fucking day to do it. It's just the craziest thing. And the whole time that you're doing it, you're begging, just like aggressively begging people for money while you piece by piece put this Lego playset together. And you think that that's normal. I will never understand. It's just so crazy. I'm so glad I got this fucking live stream to work finally. Because I love this. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. Just go back over the videos that I've done and add a little commentary where I felt like I needed to, you know, cut the fat because the videos were running for half an hour run times. Yeah, he'll do Legos and stuff like that. stuff that's not fun for really anyone, right? It's not really fun for anybody to watch. And he'll do it, and then he'll fully expect you to actively give him money. I'll never get it. Stupid idea. For DSP tries it, if you're going to try things, try fancy things. I don't know, try yoga. No, don't try yoga. Nobody wants to see your nasty ass like that. Try something. Don't just try food. And then when you say, well, I'm open to suggestions, and then when someone gives you a suggestion, you tell them to shut up. You call them stupid.
That's it. I understand. Oh, I'm tired of it. Well, if you're tired of it, that's fine. Thanks for the feedback, but it's worth.
You just call them stupid. Like, that's truly exactly what he does. That's truly exactly what he does. He'll be like, yeah, I'm open to suggestions. And people will give him suggestions, and he's like, shut up. You're stupid. Shut the fuck up. I don't care what you think. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's so crazy, dude. It's so fucking crazy how he asks for suggestions and then acts surprised when they give them to him, and just shits all over every single suggestion after suggestion. Just shits all over every single suggestion. Like, god damn, that is so funny. He is the worst. He is truly the worst person. I love it. Oh man.
Working. If you have a better idea, present it. No one has presented a better idea that's worked better than DSP tries it.
Yes, they have. People have suggested doing other things. You just tell them to shut up. You tell them to go fuck themselves. That's the problem. Like, I just said that, but like, Jesus Christ, man. We've been saying the same things for years now. You tell people I'm open to suggestions, but then people give you suggestions and you get pissy with them. You call them names. You resort to being really nasty to people.
Now, I've even suggested that we do other things for DSP tries it, right? I've suggested, why don't we have a night where we do like a tasting of drinks or liquor or something like that? Maybe a variety of beers. We could compare.
And notice that his go-to thing, I wanted to say this in the video, and I think I forgot to say it. Notice that his go-to thing is always like food or it's alcohol. Always. It's never like, why don't I try doing some kind of like workout routine? You know what I mean? Like, why don't I try doing, I've seen streamers do like, for every $5 contribution, I'll do 10 push-ups or, you know, something like that. Something that's a little bit more interesting, something that gets him up and gets him active, and we get to see him struggle. It's never that. It's never that. It's always food or alcohol. Like,
4 or 5 popular beers against each other for DSP tries it one night. I said we could do that. No one seems to be interested. Every time that we bring it up or we talk about it, it doesn't work. I'd like to.
hey, yo, Unofficial, what's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you. This is a random impromptu stream. We're just vibing. I posted a video earlier, so we're just going over some of that really robust content. This is a series that I'm planning on doing, just after hours, bonus commentary, you know, stuff that wouldn't fit in the video, that, you know, maybe the runtime was a little long, so I had to cut it. So just hang out and add some extra commentary. I hope you're doing okay, though, Unofficial.
To do other things for DSP tries it, but I need to know exactly what you would want, and then we can make it work. Because also something like that cannot be done on the fly.
Okay, side note, this has nothing to do with Phil, but the diamond sword in the background lights up when he speaks. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen that. That's kind of sick. So, yeah, I don't know how he did that. I don't know how DSP managed to make that sword light up in the background when he speaks, but I gotta be honest with you, that's really fucking cool. And I know whoever did it, it probably wasn't Phil, right? It probably wasn't Phil that actually did that and got that stuff set up. It was probably somebody that helped him or something, I'm guessing. But yeah, the diamond Minecraft sword in the background lights up every time that Phil speaks, and that's pretty fucking rad. Kudos but he's still a dumb cunt. Doing one cool thing in 43 years of your existence, Phil. Good job.
Like right now, on the fly, I could order any food I want delivery. But I can't just have a bunch of beers here for a taste test. I'd actually have to go get the beer from the liquor store. You see the difference? If you have suggestions, I would love to hear them.
Yeah, I had to cut that part because I didn't really know how to say this without, going on and on and on. But so uh they do DoorDash in the state of Washington, right? They do DoorDash alcohol in the state of Washington in the Renton area. So he could have technically had that stuff delivered to him. He could have technically had that stuff DoorDash to him. But there was some like gray area where like there may be certain areas that just may not cover it, and he might be under it. So I cut that part out because I wasn't entirely sure if it covered Renton as well as Seattle and other places that he's that are around the greater Seattle area. But yeah, I'm pretty certain that you can DoorDash alcohol to his house. He DoorDashes everything else. Why the hell wouldn't you? You know what I mean? He DoorDashes everything else. Why would you not DoorDash alcohol? So I'm pretty sure he's lying here, but I couldn't prove it fully, so I just skipped over it. So I've been wanting to do this for so long. I'm so glad I got this stuff working. Okay.
All right. But the suggestions that I get are always false. What do I mean by that? Oh, you should give away something. Do it when we hit a goal, you'll do a giveaway. That doesn't work. Number one, giveaways are very scrutinized because people can say, oh, it's not legit, it wasn't fair. Oh, that's a contest, that's gambling. Now you have to have rules and regulations in place. If you're not aware, yes, that is true.
Also, that is not true. Here is me doing a basic Google. Yeah, that is not. I'll just go ahead and interrupt myself and say that I couldn't prove it. I'll just go ahead and say that what he's saying is horse shit. He says that giveaways are considered gambling. They're risky. They're looked down upon. People do giveaways on YouTube and on Twitch and on Kick and on Facebook as well. People do that stuff all the time. Right? Like let's be completely real here. People do that shit all the time. It's just that he doesn't want to do it. It's just that he can't be asked to do anything more than the absolute bare minimum. So, yeah, giveaways, for those that are curious, giveaways are not illegal. Giveaway, it's a fucking giveaway. Listen. And then he goes on to pig-splain about how it's not fair to anyone. That's what he's about to say, is that it's not fair to anyone except the one person that wins. It's like, of course, Phil, that's how giveaways are. You don't have to explain to a grown-ass man. I'm kind of dipping into the territory of what I'm about to say in the video itself anyways, but you don't have to tell grown men lie to you don't have to tell grown-ass adults how a giveaway works. People understand what the risk they're taking. Let me shut the fuck up because I'm about to say the same thing in this video anyways. Google search that says giveaways are not considered gambling and they are not illegal. He is lying again.
Actually, doing giveaways is considered like a...
And I hated that I said again like that. I don't know why I said again. Lying again. Again. I don't know why I said that, but I couldn't be asked to go back and go over it. Oh, yeah, unofficial. Yeah, so that's a good point. There are stipulations, as it says here, as long as the giveaways aren't under the condition that you're giving him something. So if it's raffles, like you said, raffles are technically illegal. So if he says, give me $5 and you'll be put into this pool to get some kind of money, that like you said, unofficial, that's illegal. You can't do that because you're paying for it. It's behind a paywall. And I think the problem is that that's the only way that he would do it, right? That's the only way that he would do anything like that, is if you paid him up front $5 to be put into a pool like bingo, and then he pulls the number out and the number corresponds to a dent, and the dent gets, I don't even know what he would give you. You know that the prize would be half-assed. It would be really insincere. It'd be like another empty game box or something like he did back in the day. Something really greasy, because he's such a sack of shit, man.
Actually, doing giveaways is considered like a gambling contest, and you have to actually have like transparency and everything. It's crazy. That's number one. Number two,
not true.
Giveaways literally benefit one person. The person who wins.
Well, no fucking shit.
That's how a giveaway works. I don't know if you know this, Phil. This might be kind of a hot take here, but That's what a giveaway is. That's what a giveaway has always been. Yep. And people understand that when they sign up for a giveaway, that there's a good chance they will not win. Just like if you try out for the lottery, there's a good chance that you will not win. And people understand that risk when they take the chance. People understand what a giveaway is, man. You don't have to explain to us what a giveaway is. Like, I don't understand how you don't grasp that concept. We're adults. If we don't win, it's not the end of the world. It's not a big deal like you think it is.
So let's say, for example, let's say
I'll never understand. Phil, shut the fuck up for a second, bud. I'll never understand how he seemingly goes out of his way to not give the dents shit, which is really funny. I've got to be honest, it's really funny. But he goes out of his way to not give the dents jack shit. Like, he won't do raffles. He won't. Remember a couple of months ago, he had the whole speech. I don't know why it's a speech like that. He had the whole speech about, why would I meet you in person? Why would you want an autograph? Why would you want to do that? That's weird. He purposefully, it seems like he purposefully goes out of his way to not do a fucking thing for the dents. Like, to make sure they don't get anything out of this, right? To make sure that they give and give and give and don't get anything. I love, it's really frustrating, but at the same time, it's so deeply funny. Like the stream that he did, the marathon yesterday or whatever it was, he got allegedly over $1,000 to do a DSP tries it, and then didn't do the DSP tries it because he claimed he was too drunk to do it, to do a robust and meaningful DSP tries it. So he just didn't do it at all, right? And his chat was like, yo, we gave you a bunch of money to do this, and you are just not doing it. And he was like, I did it though. I didn't record it. You can't go back and watch it. And I was drunk as hell, so it was fucking awful. But I did it. So get over it. Why are you crying? He goes absolutely out of his way to make sure they don't get a damn thing.
10 goals. I'll give away this cat squishy handrest, and I'll autograph it, and I'll mail it to you if you're the winner of the giveaway. Okay, that's just an example. I don't think anyone would ever want this, but I'm just grabbing anything randomly around me. Okay? So, wow, let's do it. Let's support Phil. Let's all do it. And everyone supports, and then one person gets this. How is that fair?
That's how a giveaway works, man. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
How is that fair? It's not fair. That's the point. Like, have you ever heard of Russian roulette, Phil? Have you ever heard of somebody putting one bullet in the chamber? Oh yeah, the metaphor that I used was really weird for this. It was hilarious. I loved the whole DSP tries it. It was so good. But yeah, the metaphor that I'm about to use is really weird, and I'm pretty sure, like I said just then, I'm pretty sure this was a sneak bag. The I'm gonna ship this thing off and sign it. Pretty sure that was a sneak bag. Chamber, and they pass the gun around, and somebody's lucky, and then someone else isn't so lucky, and they're dead. They understand their risk before they take these chances.
If you're doing a video or you're doing something publicly, like an extra stream, an extra video, a DSP tries it event, everyone gets that. Do you see? Everyone gets the reward, as opposed to just one person gets the reward. This is fine, but this should not be tied to levels of support at all. Anyone who actually does a giveaway tied to levels of support like that, it's pretty much a scam. It's actually a way to make weak-minded people contribute when they have little to no chance of ever getting anything out of it.
What do you think is happening right now?
That's literally what's happening right now. God, Phil, you're making me fucking yell. That's literally what's happening right now. That is literally what is happening right now. People donate money. You beg them relentlessly to donate money. They give you money, and they get nothing out of it. They get nothing out of it. What are they relentlessly? That part fucking killed me. You beg relentlessly. They get to watch you feed your face with fast food. They get to watch you order DoorDash of Burger King or Taco Bell or Arby's or whatever. And then the food gets to your house. You sit on camera and you stuff your face and you smack and you do all these degenerate things. And while you're doing these disgusting, degenerate things,
you're begging them for more money. They get nothing out of it. So what's the difference in that and this? It's the same thing.
It's the same
But
thing, man.
You are so unaware.
That's my favorite part of these videos is the
I don't really do it as much now, but when I first started making videos on DSP, when I first started making videos as Detractor Media, there was another song that I used in this one, I believe. It was called Burger. I think it was called Burger. And in the middle of the song, he says, "Gout, gout, 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 cheeseburger," and I would put it up on the screen like that. But this is my new favorite ones. And somewhere in the song, he starts yelling at the chat. He just tells them to shut the fuck up. Anyways, what was I saying? Same thing. Oh yeah. It's a gimmick. It's the same gimmick. Like you just at this point, it's like we're just repeating ourselves over and over again. Disgusting, degenerate things. You're begging them for I beg you relentlessly for money. And then to hit an arbitrary goal, we hit the arbitrary goal. And then doing the arbitrary goal, I give you this bottom of the barrel bullshit DSP tries it, where I'm trying some greasy fast food and usually it's like a commercial chain. Thank you, Unofficial. I appreciate you. Fire, yeah. So, I've come so far with editing, dude. The first couple of ones that I edited for Detractor Media were terrible. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The first 10, 15 videos, the thumbnails were awful. But it's the same gimmick. Like it's usually greasy fast food from like a major chain that you could go to probably down the street from your house and get this shit. And he uses like the same 5 words over and over and over again. You know, tangy and moist. We're saying the same thing over and over again. And that's a large part of the reason why I started branching out to other locales, was because this channel was originally intended to be just a straight detractor channel. But the more that I watched DSP, and then the more that I started doing commentary over DSP videos, the more that I started realizing how much I'm just repeating myself, telling a grown man the same shit when he knows better. You know, so I started branching out to other locales. But yeah, we're just saying the same thing over and over and over again, that you beg for money for these shitty goals. And then when you do the goals, you beg for more money. When does it end? When does it ever end? More money. They get nothing out of it. So what's the difference in that and this? It's the same thing. But you are so unaware that you won't do a Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't like DSP Tries It as a video series. Fair enough. But the truth is, if we hit a goal, you're getting a new episode of the video series. Whether you like it or not, you're still getting something. As opposed to a giveaway, only one person gets anything.
Whether you like it or not. I think that's a really important thing to point out, that he says you get the reward whether you like it or not. He clearly does not care about what people want. He clearly does not care about doing things that people want him to do. He does what gets him views. He does what gets him money. Most importantly, he does things that get him money. And he doesn't see the problem. He doesn't see the problem in just doing the bare minimum, and not only not giving a shit about what other people want, not even pretending like he gives a shit about what other people want. I can't understand how the Dents don't see that. After all of these years, he uses the same, handful of plays. It's like, bro, how is he still winning games? You know what I mean? How is he still getting touchdowns when he uses the same 5 goddamn things he's used for over a decade now, and y'all still fall for it? He begs relentlessly for money. He guilt trips you. And then if he doesn't hit goals, over and over and over, like multiple times, if he's just not hitting goals over a certain couple of days, there comes a marathon. There comes cat's dying. Oh, my actual cat Jasper's dying. There comes some gimmick, some bullshit that he does if he doesn't hit goals after a couple of days. and he acts like he's financially destitute, and then he hits these goals, and the next day he's bragging about how rich he is. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. That's some fucked up logic, unofficial, for real. And they fall for it. Sure as God's got sandals, they fall for it every single time. I will never understand why. I think that's really important to point out. You get it whether you want it or not. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you have a good time. Here's the content. Now give me money. It sucks. Fuck you. Give me money.
That's a horrible,
It
horrible
sucks.
way
Fuck
to
you.
give back to the viewers. Doesn't matter how people scam it and spin it on their channels because it is successful. Oh, I know. There's people out here who do these kind of giveaways all the time. When I hit a certain level of support, I'll give away a console. I'll give away a game. I'll give away. It's a scam. Get it? It's the same as those people who are on social media who are like, when I hit.
Also, he's been saying "get it" a lot. I don't know if he's. I'm sure he's doing that unintentionally because he's an idiot. But he's been saying "get it" a lot. Get it, chief. Like it's almost like he wants that to be his new catchphrase or something. And I just don't think it's sticking the way that he intended it to. But yeah, he's been saying that a lot lately.
A certain amount of likes and retweets on this post, I'll do this or I'll do that. It's a scam.
Says the guy who actively scams his audience on a regular basis. The irony is just lost. You know what I mean? The irony is just completely lost with this bozo. He does not get that everything he's saying applies to him. I didn't notice until I started to edit this that my voice cracked pretty hard right there, like twice back to back. And I was grinding to get this video done, but I didn't really realize it until I started to edit that my voice was just cracking back to back just then. Also, a giveaway is kind of a good idea for my channel. So we're getting close to like 300. So maybe I'll do a giveaway. I think that's a cool idea. Yeah, because I'm gonna do a giveaway and scam you guys, because that's all a giveaway is apparently. Says the guy who actively scams his audience on a daily basis and gives them nothing for it. But yeah, let me know. And they fall for it. That's the main thing that I really want to drive home, is that they fall for it. My voice cracked again. They fall for it over and over and over again. It's wild. And then he accuses other people like PewDiePie and all these other folks. He accuses them of scamming people and acts like he's completely unaware that he's scamming people. You're one of the ones. All two of you that watch these videos, let me know if you would be interested in doing some sort of giveaway. I think that would be interesting to give back to you guys, because I really appreciate all 2 or 3 of you that actually watch these stupid videos where some Cajun guy with rampant ADHD just mumbles and bullshit. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Farming your engagement. They're farming support for a chance that you win something. That's actually messed up. That's insanely manipulative. As opposed to when I'm doing DSP Tries It, you're getting a reward when I hit that milestone.
As opposed to constantly guilt tripping you into donations, holding the stream ransom because you're not getting enough donations. That's so much better. The way that you do things is so much better, right? You constantly guilt trip people. You ended the stream just a couple of days ago. You said, you only made like $30 something. And you said you held the stream ransom and said, I'm not ending this stream with $34. I'm not doing that. And then you realize that you had to do it because no one else was going to give you money. And you think that somehow this is better. You think that somehow this makes you better, that you do these really disgusting things to guilt trip people, but you're the first person to gaslight others and to gas somebody else up and say, oh, they're terrible people because they do this and this. You give shit to PewDiePie and you give shit to all these people. Kino Casino, because the way they do things. Kino does the same thing as you. I will say Kino Casino does the same thing that you do. They beg, but at least they have some charisma when they beg, so it's not as pathetic. It's not as obvious that that's what they're doing. Right? They have some sort of personality. They make it fun, I guess. Not that makes it any better, but they make it seem more lighthearted and fun. Let's get some subs and all that kind of stuff. You are so quick to criticize other people on the way they do things. But you're the worst of all of these people. You are the worst of all of these people.
Milestone. It's happening. Again, maybe you don't like the reward, but you're still getting the reward. That's far better than a manipulation tactic of a giveaway. Sorry, that's my philosophy. Maybe you disagree, but that's
It's far better than literally spending the entire week begging, spending the entire week harassing people for money, spending the entire week holding the stream hostage for money. That is somehow better. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
definitely how I see it, okay? And I'm definitely not going to go out of my way to do things in a messed up, underhanded way to try to manipulate like that.
Like how you were actively gaslighting Low Tier God. Like how you were literally just gaslighting Low Tier God a couple of days ago, trying to tell him that he's a brokey and he lives in the ghetto, which is pretty fucking racist, but you were literally just doing that. You were literally just manipulating people. You tell your viewers if they give you $1 or $2, you call them brokies. You tell them, you couldn't have tipped more? You couldn't have tipped. Yeah. Like you call people out like they did something wrong to you when they don't give you enough money. And again, you were calling out Low Tier God a couple of days ago, telling him that he didn't. It wasn't that he wanted the money. He was afraid of playing you. He knew he would lose and all this stuff. You go and you go back to that when stuff is really slow. Like you constantly talk about how you're not into drama content. You don't make drama content until it's advantageous for you to make drama content. And then you do it. You did it with Kino Casino. You did it with what was his name? RTU, with the little poker chip and all that stuff. You go straight, you dive balls deep into drama content when it works for you. But then the next day, you go on about how I don't do drama content. I don't know where you guys are getting that from. I don't do drama content. Like, the fuck are you guys talking about? That never happened. And then a week later, things will be slow for him, and he's calling out LTG, and he's calling out RTU, and he's calling out Wings, and he's calling Keemstar. He's such an idiot, dude. I mean, more money? You actively manipulate people on a regular basis. The pot calling the kettle black. Roll that clip.
The pot calling the kettle black is not something that we should do. I don't know.
Yeah, big up Shower Scam. I got that from him a long time ago. Yeah, I can tell as the video goes on, I start to get really, really heated. Like, I start to get genuinely pretty pissed off. Because I can't sit here and just listen to him bullshit and retcon. It actively just pisses me off. So I have to either take breaks from YouTube or find somebody else to talk about. So I can only do DSP in small doses because he really starts to piss me off. He's just the worst.
Who's going to say something like, oh, but the reward is that you get to eat food. Yes, there's entire fucking YouTube channels and businesses based on people doing fast food tasting videos and things like that. You're a moron. Just really stop the nonsense.
The difference is those people have personalities. Those people are likable. He is right. There are ASMR mukbang videos where people eat food on the internet. Usually they're e-girls, which that's a little bit different. That's, yeah, usually they are e-girls. That is completely true. The mukbang videos are usually skinny e-girls that have a bunch of dudes watching them because they're trying to get off. Phil, you are a balding, overweight, unlikable, snorting 43-year-old child of a man. You do not have the personality to do mukbang videos. You only have about 5 words in your vocabulary that you can use to do these things. People do that. But those people are not you. Those people are young. Oh, I think I'm about to say this in this video, actually. Those people that do those mukbang videos, Phil, they are not you. They are younger, attractive, usually attractive women that do mukbang videos. Not you, not some fat, balding sack of shit and is quickly approaching mid-40s. It's not you, Phil. It's not you. That's Coomers. That's gooners that are trying to on Twitch. I love that. I love that noise. I thought about taking that out because it made me uncomfortable. Oh, I admire anyone who posts videos. I posted my first last week, and it's only 6 minutes, but it took forever. Let's check it out. Is it on this channel, unofficial? I'll watch it right now. Wait, how do I go? Oh, there. Go to your. Okay, there you are. I haven't streamed in so long. I used to stream on a different channel, and I streamed on PlayStation. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I streamed on PlayStation. So, before I got the chance to really stream on PC, I'd given up streaming and just started doing like actual on-demand content. So I can what little bit of skill I had as far as live streaming, that's just gone. That's just long gone. But yeah, we'll watch that shit next though if you want to. Got you pulled up. Well, it's 5 minutes. Let's do a quick derail. I also would like to set up. I need to set up Streamlabs to have like stuff that you can use your points on. I know Marked One has a derail segment. It's like 200 points or something, 500 points. And you can derail the stream if you have something that you want to show me that you want us to kind of vibe and watch together. And I need to set that up in the future. I have to figure out how to use Streamlabs, and that shit really pisses me off. Let's see. Oh wait, this is you. Oh, okay. I muted it. Okay.
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the first official post of the unofficial DSP historian. I have been around for a few months, and I kind of got sucked into.
Okay, hold on. Can y'all hear that? That sounds good. I had that delay on my stream. Shit, I forgot. Future. I have to figure out how to use Streamlabs, and that shit really pisses me off. I have to wait through this stupid delay to make sure y'all can actually hear unofficial. Let's see. Oh wait, this is. Come on, Justin. Oh, come on, Justin. Okay, I muted it. Okay.
Good morning,
okay,
YouTube.
You can. Okay, just make
The
sure.
Snortex. You know how that can happen. I am new to streaming, as if that wasn't obvious. Today, I'm going to cover 3 main DSP topics. 1. Criteria for my indexing project. 2. My response to Phil's theory on detractors. And 3. YouTube fair use and especially transformation. Okay, the criteria.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the fair use thing, because he's going to see you into oblivion. He's getting Nick Rakita after you. He's going to see your balls off.
For my indexing project. I created this channel to serve as a hub for Phil-related content on YouTube. I cannot index every channel that has a post on DSP. I tried to do that initially, but that list grew to almost 1,400. It was then that I discovered that YouTube only supports displaying the first 1,000 channels you subscribe to. So I decided to increase the minimum requirement from 1 post to 3 posts on DSP.
Wait, I think I missed that. Did you say you're subscribed to over 1,000 channels? Is that what you said?
But that list grew to almost 14 related content on YouTube. I cannot index every channel that has a post on DSP. I tried to do that initially, but that list grew to almost 1,400. It was then that I discovered that YouTube only supports displaying the first 1,000 channels you subscribe to.
So there's over 1,400 detractor channels? Is that what you're saying? I missed the first part of that. I completely like zoned out. Oh, I have unmedicated ADHD. Yeah, I saw there was a channel, something Minecraft, DSP Minecraft or something. I think that was them, and they categorized every detractor. Was it Minecraft Mirror that did it? They went through every single detractor, and it was like a collage of all their channels. It wasn't him. Who did that? I'm subscribed to so many fucking locals. Or not like locale channels. Certified Gym? I've also recently gotten into what's his name? LTG. So that's interesting. Was it not Minecraft Mirror that posted that though? Detractor Carousel. Yeah. Detractor Carousel. Yeah, they posted a detractor carousel.
So I decided to increase the minimum requirement from 1 post to 3 posts on DSP, but I did make some exceptions that will be eventually explained on a channel by channel basis as I cover them one at a time, active channels first. Next, I want to explore Phil's assertions that detractors are jealous of him, and that is what motivates us to make videos and songs of him. He also complains that we are ruining his business with our LARPing. I just want to tell Phil, if you decide to erect a lemonade
I hope we are. I hope we are ruining his business with our LARPing. I genuinely hope that that's happening. That'd be so funny.
stand in the middle of a playground because that's where the people are, you can't then get mad about all the kids running around ruining your business. This is YouTube. It's jokes. It's fun. Or at least it should be. The fact that the only time you laugh is to mock someone or to cover up your ham-fisted attempts at revival tent grifting is a sad indication of your sad life. No one is jealous of you because we see what you do for your money. It would be like being envious of a prostitute, except that a prostitute actually gives you something for your money and only sometimes tries to rob you. I did, however, think of 4 people or things that probably are jealous of Phil.
Yeah, you probably get more out of a prostitute than you would DSP. Well, yeah. When I think about it, yeah, you definitely would. You definitely would. You'd get more, I don't know if it'd be called content, but you'd get something. Maybe something that 409 can't get off.
1. Termites. Looks like there are still some delicious load-bearing walls surrounding Philip. 2. Junk mail. Most of that ends up in a landfill straight away. The Snort Fort seems to have a good roof, probably because the HOA maintains that. 3. Aliens. Phil may be reviled, but he is accepted, more or less, as a human. Aliens would love that. And last, but certainly not least, Biggie Smalls. Phil is still living, even if he's living as a doughy white guy. I think Biggie would still prefer to be alive. Besides, he knows who shot him, and no one would see the revenge coming. Next, I want to talk about YouTube, fair use, and especially the issue of transformation. Phil loves to say that live streaming Phil-related content on YouTube at the same time DSP is streaming original content is illegal. Presumably, Phil believes this because he does not think that it's possible to make substantial transformation within seconds. Let's consider the facts. Point 1. The Copyright Act that provides for fair use was written in 1976. There was no way to foresee the creation and use of YouTube in 1976. The spirit of the law requires a substantial transformation of an original work to qualify under fair use. Point 2. The law recognizes the concept of hostile work environment, that psychological distress is a phenomenon that can affect a person in a negative way, potentially leading to an injurious act. Point 3. On YouTube, a huge part of the live stream experience is the chat. It can make the experience that much more fun. But when the channel owner acts in an aggressive, confrontational way towards a chatter, it can sour the experience as a whole, even if the chatter himself is not targeted specifically. Point 4. Phil often calls people in chat names like stupid fucking moron and routinely tells people to kill themselves in a variety of ways.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
He also habitually bans people for ridiculous reasons. So, in keeping with the requirement of substantial transformation in order to utilize an original work under fair use, and recognizing that psychological distress is an accepted concept under the law, and recognizing that a huge part of the live stream experience on YouTube is the chat, and recognizing that DSP is guilty of habitually acting out against his chat in an antisocial way. Therefore, channels that live stream Phil-related content at the same time DSP is streaming original content do offer a transformative work in seconds because of the positive, encouraging environment of the chat that they provide, or at least that potential exists. So what do you think of this legal angle? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you again real soon.
Yeah, hold on. What was the last part?
Or at least that potential exists.
So I don't know if I fully agree, but as far as like there is there's a legality to certain detractors that cover field content, but they don't add anything to it. Oh my god, I completely forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. Let's go back.
Out against his chat in an antisocial way. Therefore, channels that live stream Phil-related content at the same time DSP is streaming original content do offer a transformative work in seconds because of the positive, encouraging environment of the chat that they provide, or at least that potential exists. So what do you think of this legal angle?
I mean, yeah, technically. So, but it would have to be something that it's like, so what works for Snort Hogan and is it Snort Brunel? I think they both put text on the screen, I believe. What works for them is that there's text on the screen. And I think that's going to be their workaround for, I mean, if DSP ever tried to come after them, I think that would be their workaround. That would keep them alive. But yeah, Phil likes to say that he likes to insinuate that there's no way to do fair use content on his streams. Like, he's streaming right now. I'm watching his streams. I'm doing commentary. He likes to pretend like there's no way around fair use if it's something that's a stream that's actually happening. But I think, I mean, one, if you actually like pause the video and talk over it, that's fair use, and there's nothing you can do about that. I covered that in another video recently. I can't remember which one it was. It was the one where he came back, where he was gone for a week and came back and was talking about how we went to see lawyers and all this stuff is recorded and he's going to sue you into oblivion. But it was the one the one that I met you on, Unofficial. You said something about I better have a good lawyer, and I said, is Nick Rikita still available? But yeah, I think if that were to ever theoretically happen, I think Snort Hogan and Snort Burnell would be safe because they put text over the screen. So, which is a gray area, because like, is that still transformative? I think it is. And that might be subjective, but I think that's what's going to keep them from getting taken down, just theoretically. But I like the content though. I like the idea. You come at it from a legal perspective. I have so many windows open. Yeah, I'm very ADHD, so I have to like fully focus and lock in, otherwise I'm gonna forget what the fuck I was on about. But yeah, I like the content. I dig the legal. It's like a like Legal Eagle. It's like Legal Eagle, but for detractors. Did we? Oh, we didn't finish this video. See, I got distracted. I have a great memory. I don't know about that. I don't. I don't know about a great memory. My memory is terrible, and I'm so tired. I was off of work for the last 9 days, so I've been sitting around just bullshitting. So, and staying up all night. But anyways, people watch those content creators that stream or make videos where they do mukbang because they are likable or they are attractive. Two things that you are not.
Okay. We got Devakin. Man, it's hard to say that name. Devakin did a $5 Canadian super chat, which is around like $3.50 American. I know from experience.
That is also really weird to me. The fact that he audits people in real time, he'll get a donation, a contribution from like Australia, he automatically in his head converts it in real time and lets them know how much of that money he's actually getting. He lets them know, he breaks it down in real time. Like that's, and he doesn't think anything of it. He doesn't think anything of the fact that he's literally breaking down your contribution in real time and being like, oh, okay, so I think Australia, I think we get like half here in the US. So it's $5. He's like, oh, that's about $2.50, $2.40 for me. And he thinks that's normal. I don't understand that. What it converts to. That is so weird, dude. I often think to myself, I think I said this in the last video, what would happen if some of these like diehard dents went to another content creator's stream where they're not begging for money, they're not gaslighting, they're not being really rude and mean to the viewers? What would they do? They're not begging for money, just ruthlessly, holding the whole stream hostage for money. What would these dents do if they went to someone like that? Just a normal person. They just would not know what to do with themselves. But I would love to watch that. I would love to watch OIC or Iron Chef Sakai, which we're pretty sure is that Lance Catamaran or whatever. Yeah. I would love to see them go to a normal streamer and just watch them play a game or do whatever without constantly begging and see their reaction to it. They'd probably be confused. They might even be scared to death.
Detractor, so you only care.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see them, and we've seen it before with Iron Chef Sakai. No problem, official. Yeah, no problem. That's what we're here for. We're here to just vibe out. If y'all got something y'all want to watch together, if it's detractor related, I'm down to watch it. Yeah, we saw with ICS and with Strangely Lex, we saw them go to a streamer that was quasi normal, didn't beg, wasn't rude, and ICS ended up staying there and giving them a lot of money. Seemed a lot happier. Seemed like their quality of life was a lot better because they weren't so stressed out with having to feel like someone was forcing them to contribute. So I would love to see, jokes aside, I would love to see that. I would love to see some of these dents go to a more normal streamer and maybe see what it's like to be around somebody who's pleasant, who's friendly, and maybe stay there. Maybe stay there and watch their streams instead of watching DSP be just a dick and be so nasty to people. It was because if these dents, if they found somebody that was more positive and had more meaningful content, they wouldn't come back. Now, yeah, Lance Catamaran, there's speculation that Lance Catamaran is ICS. I was thinking about this earlier while I was editing the video. It could be. Like, it could be ICS, but the fact that they never interact in chat, the fact that they never interact with Phil or anyone, and the fact that they seemingly pop in, drop a whole bunch of subs, and then they leave is weird. And they do it all the time. So it's either Lance Catamaran is either, I think, Iron Chef Sakai, or it's just some fake account or something. Like, right? Let's be honest. I try not to dive into conspiracy theory, but it is realistic that Lance Catamaran could be Cat. It could be a fake profile where Cat's just giving subs so that he hits his goal to keep up the whole facade. Like, because we know that what DSP does, it's a house of cards, right? We all know that it's a house of cards. His day-to-day life, he barely makes, he barely holds on to money. And more than anything, he wants to own the tractors. So I wouldn't be surprised personally, I guess, is my point. I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if Lance Catamaran was just some fake profile that Cat made, and he texts her and says, hey, we need to hit the goals, so get to work, and she drops a couple of fake subs. But it's either that or it's ICS. I don't want to believe that it's ICS because I want to believe that they know better. I think ICS is a dude, right? Yeah, because they streamed before. It's a guy. So I want to believe that they know better, that they've learned during that whole thing, the whole big thing where he was a moderator and DSP crashed out on him, and he crashed out on DSP and he got banned. I want to believe that ICS learned, hey, fuck that guy, let's just do something else, you know. So I think maybe it's willful ignorance. Maybe it's that I don't want to believe that he's stupid enough to go back to Phil and donate so much money to somebody that is such an asshole to him. But it could be Cat. And it could also be, was it only iced coffee? That's an interesting theory. I mean, it's just a theory that I was thinking about earlier. It's a theory that I entertained, but I don't, like I said, I don't want to put more conspiracy theories into the world. There's already enough information on the internet as it is, but I'm leaning towards that being a possibility. You know what I mean? I'm entertaining the idea that it could just be Cat sitting on the couch, DSP texture when the support is low, and he really needs to hit a goal to keep the gimmick up, and she drops a couple subs. It seems really weird to me that they never interact with Phil. They never interact with anyone. I don't think they've ever posted in chat before. I don't think they've ever had a conversation with Phil or said anything to him. So it's either a Dent who's trying to hide their identity, or it's a fake thing to make sure that he keeps up appearances. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I'm just saying that could be a possibility.
Care about money because that fits their narrative. That's why, because it fits their.
Oh, this is real.
Detractors say you only care about money because that fits their narrative. That's why, because it fits their narrative.
Says the guy who actively audits his audience, begs for money, tells him that wasn't enough money, is not happy with anything that he gets, constantly talks about his financial woes. See, you can tell by this point I'm talking a lot faster. I'm talking a lot more aggressively. He's really pissing me off at this point. He holds the streams hostage all the time. Like I said, he did it a couple days ago. He said, I'm not ending the stream with $34, whatever it was. Like, but that narrative works for us, but it's something that he does on a consistent basis. But somehow it's still fake news. It's still not really happening. Like we can't just use Pig Go. Like we can't just watch videos of Snort Burnell. I mean, all these detractors, you know, Snort Burnell, Snort Hogan, Linda Deranged, Martwin, you know, that being said, Duty, like we can't watch all these guys that you know are going to have clips of Phil making everything about money, bringing up money all the time. It's crazy. It's just crazy. His world is so weird to me. His brain is so weird to me. I'm pretty sure he's an alien. Tries to con his audience out of money. Always talks about money. That's all he talks about. But it's not about money. It's not about money. Whoever that was that asked that question, you are on thin ice, pal.
So
thin ice, yep. They say that again, they're banned. Banned. They're gone forever.
That makes them get more content, more viewers. That's why they say that. It's that simple. There's nothing else to say about it. That's 100% true. This is JRPG Fanboy. Did a $2 tip. I'd recommend Uden Chronicles 100 Heroes. It's on sale now on Switch 2. It's like Suikoden. I actually think the people who made that game have worked on it. Yes, they did. Even if you don't play it on stream, I'd recommend it for yourself. It's amazing. It looks like PayPal is allowed. It looks like PayPal is allowing more than 100 characters again. Oh, yeah, that was a weird thing. For like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it was like in July. People were saying that if they sent a tip, that they were limited to only 100 characters, so they couldn't actually say what they really wanted to say, and it was very, very annoying. Now, I apologize for that. Obviously, I don't know what happened, but apparently people are saying it's fixed. Cool. So now if you tip on PayPal, you can leave a large message again. That's good to know. Excellent. Well, thank you for the feedback. I've heard about this Uden Chronicles many times. People have recommended it. Maybe one.
Yeah, that was a sneak bag. Let's be completely honest. That was a sneak bag. He thinks he's slick with it. He thinks that he didn't just low key try to remind the dance like, hey, time to give me some money. It's been about 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. It's time to give me some money. Like He really thinks we're stupid. He really thinks we're out here. He thinks we're tall. At least, he thinks I'm tall and fucking stupid.
We will get to it. But I am actually looking forward to Suikoden 2 soon. I'm wondering if we can actually get to it in August. If not, then we will definitely do it in September. Okay? September is another month where the middle of the month is empty again.
Okay, I'm not going to hear you talk about your calendar or whatever. I could care less. Isn't it weird, though, that it's September? Or it's August, I mean? Isn't it weird that it's August? Yeah, Justin, it's August. It's not quite September yet. Yeah, I can't, oh, my headphones are about to die. I can't believe it's about to be September in a couple weeks. It's the 11th. It'll be September before we know it. We'll be getting ready for Halloween again. That's so crazy. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but it feels like this year seriously just flew by. It feels like it was just January. We just got done with Christmas. And here it is. It's about to be... It feels like summer just started. Like, I never realized how short summer is. Like, when I was a kid, it felt like it was longer. But summer just technically started. It's the 11th of August, July. So, just over a month and some change. But it's almost over. And it'll be fall before we know it. I love how he follows up with those who paid for messages they could not fully send. Yeah, it's all a snake bag. It's all a snake bag. He's low-key just trying to get people to give him contributions. He tries to remind them, and he knows that that's a slick way, or he thinks it's a slick way, to remind people to give him contributions, because he thinks that we don't know. Well, he thinks that they don't notice it, and they probably don't. The Dents probably don't notice that him mentioning that. It's like he's done this thing quite a few times before, where he's said, "Hey, we haven't got a contribution in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Is PayPal working? Have y'all checked?" And let me check PayPal, make sure that it's working real quick. Make sure y'all haven't sent something. I just haven't got it yet. Like, he does that shit all the time. Like, he thinks he's doing something. He thinks he's slick with it. Like, we don't know what he's doing is reminding the Dents, oh shit, it's been 20 minutes and I haven't given him money yet. Like, yeah. Isn't it weird that Halloween is right around the corner again? Is that just me, or did it feel like to anyone else this year absolutely flew by? This year just, in an instant, gone.
Hell is Us, which I'm on the fence about playing. I played that demo and I didn't really like it. I thought it was just okay.
For the record, Halloween is my favorite time of year. I'm so excited for Halloween.
An Indiana Jones DLC, The Order of the Giants. I'll probably play that because I really liked the Indiana Jones game last year. Outside of that, there is nothing of note new till the end of September when we have Silent Hill F, Sonic Racing Crossworld, and Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. So we'll have the middle of September if we want to do...
I'm going to go ahead and say that Sonic game is not going to hit the goals. The only way that it will hit the goal is if he is just ruthless. If he is just holding the whole thing hostage. That is the only way that Sonic game is going to hit the goal. If it's every couple of minutes he's reminding them. But I give that game one try, because the Sonic games are already kind of boring. Like, I mean, I played them a bit growing up, but it's like Fallout. I love the Fallout series. But if you're actually playing a Fallout game on a stream, I'm not going to watch you. Because that game is so boring to watch. And it's the same thing with Sonic. I'm sure it's a great game. It's a classic. But watching people do what's essentially the same thing over and over again is really old. So I'm pretty positive that Sonic game that he mentioned has one stream, and it's not going to hit the goal, and it's going to be sent straight to ban world. It's going to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Suikoden 2. If we don't get to it this month, we'll see how timing and everything goes this month. I would like to do it sooner rather than later at this point, because remember, the longer that you take to do a game, it's gonna, not have as much interest in.
It's not gonna make as much money. That's what he means. We all know that's what he means. If you take a game and you divvy it out too long, it's not gonna make any money. So you have to take a game that a normal streamer that's not a dipshit can beat in about a week, you have to take that and stretch it out for 2 or 3 weeks. So that way you can be constantly hitting goals on the streams. And then if those games don't hit the goals anymore, it's the game's fault and they're gone. That's what he means. It won't make, yeah, you have to take the games and stretch them out as, I think I worded that really poorly. But what I meant to say was he has to take a game and stretch it to the furthest point that he can to get money out of it, to where the dents are, they're at that point where they're about to stop giving money, but they 1 or 2 more times they'll hit the goals, and then it rides off into the sunset. And those last 1 or 2 streams where he has the fake tips to hit the goal, he knows like, oh shit, I have to either speed this up and go ahead and finish this game, or like this game's gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, he knows that those last couple of streams where he's barely hitting the little goals, yeah, he's got to either hurry it up and like speed run the rest of it, or let it die and it's gotta walk the plank. As much money if I just milk it for all it's worth. I have to do just shy of that so I can make a lot of money.
Playthrough for you guys. Jade, how are you this morning? I hope you're doing well. And King Michael, how are you this morning? I hope you guys are doing well. Cool. All right.
Yeah, and something I wanted to mention. I love how those are the first people that he points out is Jade and King Michael. King Michael, we know, has given him money. Jade gives him money sometimes, but Jade is a long time OG dent. So I love how there's a little over 200 people in his chat generally. Out of those 200 people, out of the ones that are chatting, those are the ones that he always points out, or the OGs that he know might give him some money. Like, he quickly scans through once the stream starts and people start joining. He quickly scans through. Fuck him, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. What's up, King Michael? Fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. Oh, hey, what Only Iced Infinite, whatever their name is now. Like we're fucking stupid. Oh, hey, Only Iced Infinite, Lance Catamaran, hey. Like even though Lance doesn't talk, he'll scan through and fuck him, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. Oh, hey. Like he's already trying. He's already getting that pignosis going, getting the gears going.
And again, guys, I didn't want to talk about this as long as I have. It's because every single person who's contributing is bringing it up. So I'm going to respond to the contributions. I'm not going to ignore them. All right.
Extra out. That was a sneak. Yeah, that was a sneak bag. I forgot that I put that right there. That was definitely a sneak bag. But yeah, he follows up with those who paid for messages they could not fully send. I just kind of process what you said. I love how he follows up with those who paid for messages they cannot. Yeah, because he wants to make sure. Hey, that tip went through, right? Didn't it? What do I need to do? Let me show up to your bank. Let me go talk to him. I'll make sure that tip goes through. If I have to, if I have to do a little sucky and make sure that tip goes through, he makes sure to follow up with them and check up with your bank. Whatever you tipped me, make sure that it processed. And like a couple of weeks ago, he had 2 tips that were like $100 a piece or something, and they got flagged by his bank, so they didn't go through. But of course, at the end of the stream where he wasn't about to hit a goal, those 2 tips both magically just went through.
All right. So now let's move on. Guys, please, let's get some support going. All right. Let's get some super chats, some tips, some memberships, and some subs. Right now, we got a few super chats. We got a couple tips. We have no subs today on Kick. It sure would be great to get some subs on.
Yeah, go ahead and get the bags going. He did the sneak bag to test the waters. He did that little sneaky bag just to stick his toes in the water and see how warm it was. And he said, fuck it, and dove straight in. And come on, guys, let's get some contributions. He's so predictable, bro. He's so fucking predictable. If there's any kind of like awkward silence in the stream, if he doesn't have anything else to say, he'll sit there for a minute. And if there's any like big chunk of awkward pause, what's a pregnant pause, as they say in the film industry. If there's any pregnant pause, he's gonna follow it with this. He's gonna clap his hands, All right, now guys, let's get some super chats, some memberships, some tips. Like, you know, if there's that pause, he's gonna clap his hands together and look directly in the camera and beg for money.
Kick. And
Sure as God has got sandals, he's gonna look right in the camera and beg for money. And he ends it with a beg, a very, very graceful beg. Good job, Phil.
Robust bag.
So what did we learn from this? We learned, well, we didn't learn anything new, I don't think. I think we more or less just kind of reconfirmed the fact that everything he does is for money. He doesn't care what you want. He doesn't want to do giveaways because that requires effort. He doesn't want to do giveaways because that requires him doing something other than ordering DoorDash to his house and then eating it on stream, playing a game where his chat can constantly handhold him. He's been playing a lot more boring games lately, which, you know, he can take a gunfight to make it boring, which is kind of impressive, honestly. But he's been playing more boring games, and then they don't hit the goals, and it's the game's fault. That's what we've learned. We didn't learn it, though. We just kind of reconfirmed it's always the game's fault. Anyway, yeah, it's never his fault. It's never his fault that I remember playing this, by the way, fun fact, this is an itch.io horror game. I remember playing that part where the little mask chases me. Every time I watch this, it scares the shit out of me. I don't know why. It's just so weird looking. So like retro, like liminal 90s. Anyways, yeah, it's never the game's fault. But yeah, he somehow possesses the innate ability to make a real life gunfight boring. Is it a blessing? I don't know. Is it a curse? I really don't fucking know. But he can take anything and make it absolutely boring. So the fact that he's taken all these terrible games that, I mean, they might be good games if they're, you know, if it was a decent content creator, but he's taking games that are already a bad fit for him and he's playing them and making them 30 times more boring than they already are. And then he acts surprised that the games don't hit the goals because they're boring, Phil. The games kind of weren't that great anyways. They kind of sucked. Like, and it's just going to get worse. We're getting into, before we know it, the ultra hardcore begging season, as Snort Hogan says, or is that Snort Burnell? But we're getting into the ultra hardcore begging season in the next couple of months, and he's going to be playing a lot of new releases with the hopes that they do well. He played Mafia. I don't know if that was a new release. I think it was. He played Mafia the Old Country or something the other day. I just watched Robust Urban Garlic talking about it. And he got like $34. Like, he did terrible by all, you know, stretches of the imagination. The stream did. It was just a bust. Tips were abysmal, as he loves to say. And then he played something a couple of days ago. It was a release. He played it on release day. I can't remember what it was. It was maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it bombed. It's just going to get worse. Getting into the hardcore begging season, he's going to be playing these new releases with the hopes that they make him some cold, hard cash. And if they're not games where he's raging, if they're not games where he's yelling and acting a fool, they are probably not going to hit the goals without some not so robust interference, if you know what I mean. And what I mean is faking tips. They're not going to hit the goals unless she's faking tips. So it's always a fun time of year, man. And it's just a fun time of year getting into the hardcore begging. Okay, let's make sure my stream should work. It's always a fun time of year when he gets to this time, because he also starts to fit a bunch of games into a really short span of time. So he's just trying to basically pick quantity over quality. He's trying to blow through these games as quickly as possible, and basically trying to double time. Trying to double time these video games in the hopes that they make him more money than usual. So it's just it's a most wonderful time of the year, because you get to see him beg relentlessly, and you just love to see it. Anyways, I'm trying to post more often. I have a couple of videos that I'm almost finished editing. The next upcoming video is about a YouTuber who eats raw meat, which is pretty interesting. I'm vegan. I don't know if you guys knew that. Been vegan for like a decade. The guy eats raw meat, promotes a anti-vegan diet. He eats testicles and eyeballs, really gross stuff. You know, really a really well adapted young man. So yeah, we have more stuff coming up, getting away from DSP and getting into other people, some of which aren't as well known. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for 230 something subscribers. I really appreciate all of you guys for being here.
Yeah.
Y'all be good or be good at it. I'll see you next time right here on Detractor Media. I wish I would have recorded that outro better. I'll see you next time right here on Detractor Media. I wish I would have redone that because I kind of hesitated. I didn't know. It's been so long since I posted a regular DSP video that I forgot what my outro was. And I found this in one of my folders. I don't remember ever doing this. But I really want to cover him. I've been trying to cover him. He's a locale in the making. The desperation he exhibits is very funny. I'm trying to cover him, but I need him to post more often. He's not consistent enough. He's a super incel, man. He says really racist and homophobic shit, and he's like, he hates women. Just one of those guys. It's just like the day that, it's just like newscasters the day that Dick Cheney shot his secretary. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's a home run. One of those like, okay, here's an easy one. So I just need him to post more content because the guy is such a fucking loser. And he's such an easy mark. Have I heard of the Piss Man? Yeah. I think so. The Piss, yeah, I've heard the Piss Man. He like covers himself in piss. Black fella covers himself in piss. He's on TikTok, I believe. Is there? Yeah. Somebody covered. Who was it, man? Yeah. Flappy. I think Flappy covered him. One of my friends. Flappy. I think his name is just Flappy. But he covered this guy. He like bathes in pee or something. It's really weird. Dude is completely fucked. I don't care. Where am I? Am I not subscribed to my own channel? Who am I? Oh, I am my main channel. Oh. Oh wait, y'all can't see this. What are y'all seeing? Wait, hold on. No, I'm me. Okay, yeah, I'm on my main channel. Why am I on my main channel? But he covered this guy. Okay, so I'm here. Yeah, Flappy. Like, yeah, there he is. Bathes in pee or something. It's really weird. Yeah, I didn't know I was on my main channel. I thought I was on my I was on Detractor Media. I think, was it him that covered him? Yeah, he likes to like bathe in pee and stuff. It's really weird, man. It's really weird. Yeah, there he is, Mr. Piss there. Yeah. Yeah, so Flappy covered him. I think that's how I actually found Flappy. Either that or a Fluff Dumpster. If you haven't heard of Fluff Dumpster, he's a pheromone maxer. He's a pheromone maxer. He believes in not showering and stuff. Really gross. But I think it's him and his mom that run a TikTok. And I think it might just be satire. Yeah, I'm getting the idea. We're getting the feeling that it's satire. He covered Nova. Joseph, now this dude, I kind of want to cover him. He's really flamboyant and like he eats his own doo-doo, but I think it's bullshit. What a weird thing to say. I think this guy is just, I think it's all an act, and then I think Fluff Dumpster is also just an act. I'm not sure, but I kind of want to, I have a video of him that I'm working on. I just don't think that he is interesting enough for me to actually cover. But the other guy, the incel guy. What was his name? Yeah, Jaw Crispy, right? Yeah. So this guy, his name is Jaw Crispy. He's a rapper. He's like trailer trash. He's from somewhere in the Midwest, like Virginia or something, I think. But he wants to be a rapper, and he's an incel. He's such a douchebag, dude. I'm waiting for him to cover more content. But I've been working on stuff about him for a long time. But what the fuck is this? Oh, what? Holy shit. The drunken stuff and shit. Yeah, a lot of his content is really fucking weird. I don't get it. All my headphones are about to die. But he posts like rant videos and shit. His last channel got taken down. You hope so. His last channel got taken down because you saying I hope so about the dude that eats his own poop. I think that's a gimmick, man. I have to be honest with you. I think that's a gimmick. Yeah, Jack Crispy is the name of it's something to do with Impractical Jokers. He had I think Sal was his name, the heavyset fella, had to dress up and like rap or something. His name is Jack Crispy. I don't know if this dude is aware that that's where the name came from, but if you search Jack Crispy, that's the first thing that showed up. I don't know how I found him, but I've probably known this guy for about 3 years. But his last channel got deleted because he was posting like really racist shit, like being blatantly racist. And so he made this video where he crashes out for 2.5 minutes, just crying about how his channel got deleted by the SJWs. He reminds me of a mixture of Cyrax and DSP. Let's watch it. He reminds me of a mixture of Cyrax and DSP. Come on, dipshit.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Crispy, and if you can tell by the title of the video, yes, I had to go and make a whole brand new entire YouTube channel because the social justice warriors said my last channel violated all of their guidelines. Boo-hoo. Who gives a shit? I'm sorry I'm not Logan Paul. I'm sorry I'm not Jake Paul. I'm sorry I'm not some cringy ass millennial loser that makes 15-second clips on cringe talk to be uploaded on this video. No.
Yeah, he really hates Logan Paul, really hates Jake Paul. Also, I am a cringy millennial loser who uploads on TikTok occasionally. I'll have the links. I probably have the links. Don't go watch that shit. It's true crime shit. Who cares? But yeah, he really hates Logan Paul, and he really hates Jake Paul. So he talks about them a lot, and he talks about the woke people and like SJWs. He hates a lot of people. He hates a lot of people.
I'm Crispy. I actually have talent. You should be grateful that I am willing to accept your platform and upload my talent onto this platform.
I have talent. I love it.
You should be grateful for that. I'm sorry that I speak my mind and I don't hold back. I'm sorry I have a set of balls to say what I believe in and stand for. I will be uploading all my original music back on here. I will be dropping the brand new album on here, whether Susan Wojcicki or the SJWs out there like it or not. I'm going to continue doing YouTube because it's what I love.
By the way, Susan Wojcicki was like the CEO of YouTube like 4 years ago. Been gone for a long time. Also, let me know if y'all want to listen to his awful music. It's fucking awful. But I'm so down for it.
I will not have my freedoms treaded on. I'm an American, and I have those rights as an American. And I will not let them be censored nor taken from me just because a little majority of people that don't really matter don't like what I have to say. Well, fuck you. This is America, land of the free, home of the brave, not land of the brainwashed sheeps and home of the slaves. No, this is America. I'm sorry.
And you know he probably thought of that beforehand, and he paused because he had to remember what he was going to say, and he forgot to say it. This guy's such an idiot. But also, he's like, I think he's probably in his mid-20s. He's about as old as my nephew. He's like in his mid-20s, already bald. Looks like he's older than me. With a sriracha shirt on, talking shit. Probably about 5'7", talking like he's somebody. I love it.
That I actually have talent, and YouTube doesn't like that. I just wish people would grow the hell up and grow a pair instead of crying and bitching and bawling about everything that certain individuals like to do on their spare time. But then again, this is the world we live in. When you're real, you're judged for it.
When you're
That's
real.
okay with me. It won't stop me from doing what I love.
When you're real, I'm dead.
So I find it bullshit that my rights
With his goddamn sriracha shirt, that eats me up, man. Bro is talking all this wild shit with a sriracha shirt on. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, man.
of freedom of expression and freedom of speech were violated by YouTube. Because I'm allowed to express with how I feel, whether people like it or not, or agree with it or not. It's America. It's what makes us human. The real reason why they shut my YouTube channel down was because of a video me and my friend made a while back on the school bus at school. They claimed that I had a minor in my video. A bitch, that was me and my friend when we were teenagers, so nice try. Fuck your goddamn liberal agenda. I'll upload whatever the fuck I want. When you allow...
Like, I don't think he understands how websites work. Like, you have the right to say whatever you want to say. Just like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. You have the right of, you have freedom of speech. But that doesn't mean that websites that own the content you're posting don't have the right to take you down as a result. Excuse me, I'm burping. But he reminds me of a mixture of like Cyrax and DSP. And kind of like Marshall Mathers III. But he mostly reminds me of like DSP, and that he's really out of touch. And Cyrax, and the fact that he's damn near bald, and he's really stupid. So you want to hear the music? Oh, hold on. Yeah, we can listen to the music. I'm gonna have to mute my microphone because my headphones died, so my audio is coming through my TV.
way worse shit to be uploaded on your site. You should actually take time to worry about the actual inappropriate shit like Cardi B, Megan.
Well, shit. Oh no, we got a problem here because let me quickly scramble to see if my other headphones are charged. But yeah, he reminds me of a mixture of DSP and Cyrax, and I think he's gonna be really fun to make fun of. Because my favorite part about this guy is the fact that he'll come after you. Like if he sees that you're posting something about him, wait, y'all can hear me, right? Unmuted, right? Yeah, okay. Like if he hears that you're saying something about him, he'll come after you. He'll post a video and call you slurs and shit. It's like I've also been kind of putting off covering him in a video because I know it's gonna start like some sort of fucking internet war, and I'm in my 30s, man. I don't really want to start internet war with some fucking Gen Z guy. So yeah, he's definitely the type that would come after people. Other people have made videos about how much of a piece of shit he is, and he comes after them and is like calling them slurs and being like, "You don't want to fight me, bitch? I'll beat the fuck out of you and shit." So it's like, okay. I think I'm kind of ready for the smoke though, to be honest with you. Like, cause he lives in like Virginia, so he's way the fuck away from me. So like, there's no real concern that he's gonna there's no real concern that he's going to what come to the South, come to Louisiana. Like, come on. So I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting to cover him and just see what he says back to me. But and I mean, if he wants to smoke, he can have the smoke. I'm not worried about nothing. Like I said, that guy's probably about. Is headphones gonna work? Yeah, I think I got my headphones to work. Bro was probably about 5'6". So like, the fuck do I have to worry about? And I know his ass doesn't work out, so I don't really have much to worry about. I need the thing. Hold on. Where's that? These headphones are all fucked up. Hold on, get myself together. I promise. Um, I might be getting myself together. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh, I did not think these headphones were gonna die. Ow. I did not think these headphones were gonna die. I really didn't. Usually they last for a long ass time.
Charge complete.
Charge complete.
Fuck you mean charge complete? I just put him on the charger. You're considering covering him too?
He's an interesting guy. He's an interesting fella. He's a dipshit.
You should be grateful for that. I'm sorry that I speak my mind and I don't hold back. I'm sorry I have a set of balls to say what I believe in and stand for. I will be uploading all my original music.
Shut the fuck up. So yeah, he's an interesting guy. There we go. He's an interesting guy. He's definitely the perfect criteria for a locale.
Charge complete.
Charge complete. Fuck you mean charge complete? I just put him on the charger.
It keeps saying charge complete. Like I just put my headphones on the charger.
Considering covering him too. He's an interesting guy.
Like I said, he's definitely a locale in the making. He's definitely a locale in the making. I just need him to post more often, but I really do feel like he could be the next Cyrax, because he's equally as out of touch. He's completely like unself-aware. I really do think this guy could be a big locale, and I've been quietly sitting on his content for a while, just waiting for him to crash out or do something stupid. All right, it's 11 o'clock at night. I gotta get ready to go to bed. So let's see. Cover him in a completely different way. Hey, I mean, you can cover him if you want to. Yeah, don't worry about me. Do whatever makes you happy. If you find him interesting, go for it. You know what I mean? I tried to cover like LTG and stuff because I know that they probably get views. I mean, they're big locales. Him and Cyrax. Now that Music Biz Marty died, I can't really watch Cyrax anymore. He's just so boring. But you know, if there's somebody that you're into, Andrew Ditch is another weirdo. So yeah, if there's somebody you're into, yeah, do your thing. I'll watch you and I'll post any interesting content that I find on them as well. Down and Dirty. Oh yeah. He released an album 4 months ago. There was one not too long ago. I swear it was on this channel. There was one he posted not too terribly long ago where he was just crashing out, bro. He was being so toxic. he was being really awful. Where is it at? It could have been. This is 6 months ago. The content that he posts is really fucking weird, man. I don't get it. Like I've tried to cover him and just make like I've tried to make content on him for years, but he'll post a video where he's ranting about how he hates this and hates that, and then he'll just post like music videos for the next 8 months. Like he has no rhyme or rhythm to what he posts. This might say Oasis cover. Oh, good God. Post that ask where's all the good guys. Where's that one he posted not too long ago? He was on the side of his house. He was wearing like a drug rug. If y'all know what a drug rug is. Where is that one at? That couldn't have been that long ago. And he was being real toxic. He was talking about some new album that he had coming out or something. Yeah, also, heads up, his music is really gross too. Like he talks about like buttholes and stuff. Which is another reason why he sort of reminds me of DSP. It's pretending he's Luke Combs, like, which apparently is a country singer or something. I don't know where this video is. This track, Johnny Boy. Yes, YouTube takes his video down, and he completely crashes out over it. It makes one of those videos where he's like, "You have no right to take my video down. I can't believe you do this." So yeah, we'll watch one more, and then I'll head out. I was about to say he has one. Yeah, that's a straight up slur. And I reported that video like 3 years ago, and nothing ever happened. Damn, where is that? I can't find the video now. Yeah, we'll listen to. Oh my God. I don't know if I can listen to any of these. I mean, they're on YouTube, so if they're already on YouTube, I shouldn't face any like anything, for listening to them on a stream. I ain't no simp. Suck me if you love me. Douche, yo. Oh my god, bro. What? Dude is so weird. This guy is so fucking weird. Yeah, so he tries to rap, but then he also does like country music. That's 5 minutes. I'm not listening to a 5-minute song, man. Come on, get it under 3 minutes. 4 5 4 4 3 4. Oh my god. The names of these songs make me nervous. I don't want YouTube to take my take my channel down. Because this guy's a perv. Oh god, No Strings Attached. What's this?
Also known as Sir Fucks a Lot. No Strings Attached.
Oh yeah, his nickname is Sir Fucks a Lot.
Yeah, let's get it. I'll never do relationships cause it's all bullshit. Why the fuck should I commit to any time wasting bitch that had her fun in the past? Giving all these losers the ass you looking for them, I'll provide a fuck that, hop back in the trash. I'm never gonna get married, but I will get my dick buried into pussy worth my time that doesn't fucking waste mine. I know what I want, a freaky bitch smoking blunts, one that has like tits with a fat ass to grip. I mean that shit, I don't do relationships. I'll never be a bitch's husband, these hoes ain't worth trusting. The only thing they be good at is getting my nut busted. So get the sucking or fucking or hit the road. And if not, I got news for you hoes. You ran through, took every random man's goose. So why the fuck would any of you bitches think I want a relationship with you? I'm sorry you can't be trusted. The only thing I want is my nut to be busted. All over your lips, you filthy bitch. I'll treat you like an object that'll fuck with my dick, and that's it. No strings attached, I only wanna smash. The only thing I care about is if you'll give up your ass. So don't expect to get a ring, your hoes don't deserve anything besides my hard dick inside your G-spot, bitch. I keep it no strings attached, I'm only wanting to snatch. I'm done doing relationships, only friends with benefits. That's it, no shit, I only offer hoes dick. If you're looking for romance, then hit the road quick. Savages, fuck yes, that's the name of my brand. If you ain't down to put out, then jerk me off with your hands. Cause I will never commit, my only goal is hit and quit. Yes, I be an asshole, only keeping it casual. No strings attached, I only wanna smash. The only thing I care about is if you'll give up your ass. And that's that. Bitches, I don't want nothing else, I'm not here for romance. Only the sex is my stance. And if you don't like that, hit the fucking road, that's a rap. Your crispy gang for life, spit in the savage track. No strings attached, only pussy, that's a fact. That's all that I want. If you don't put out, get lost, you cunts. So fucks a lot on the mic. I'm never gonna settle down. My plan's to pass these hoes around. Just get what I want, then leave the only way I be. Of course, these bitches ain't getting rings from me unless you blow up my phone. Only asking to get bone. If you ain't putting out, bitch, get out of my home. Only message me whenever you're in one of those moods. I ain't a shoulder to cry on when you get used and screwed. Fuck you.
All right, so I found another one where he's complaining.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your crispy.
Crispy, shut the fuck up. I'll do this one, and then that'll be it for tonight.
Here with a very important video. I dedicate this video strictly to the YouTube team and that stupid liberal cunt bag Susan Wojcicki. You're not gonna.
Susan, who, keep in mind, has been gone from YouTube, even when this video was recorded, for years.
Believe the shit they pulled with my channel now. So I woke up today.
Also, he gets like 20 views per video. Not remotely big. No one cares.
I was scrolling through my Gmail and I got a big chain of messages from the YouTube team themselves saying, due to the content of your songs, we age restricted this video and this video and that video. They practically went through and age restricted every single track off of my brand new album, Savage Spirit.
Susan,
they
who,
said,
keep in mind,
we have agreed that this content is not for children. Bitch, every time I upload a video to this platform, I know that YouTube is very strict and it's mandatory.
Also, keep in mind his shirt says good vibrations. And he's talking like this. Okay.
You have to put that your content is either for kids or not for kids. I always hit the option, no, it's not for kids. But then YouTube finds a loophole to come back and age restrict everything that I do, and I can't stand it. This is how stupid YouTube has become with its users on this site. And I'm pretty sure when I upload this video, they're going to find a way to age restrict it. Because that's how they are. Like, is there a witch hunt for straight white men that rap on YouTube? Apparently so. And I'm not the only channel on YouTube that faces this bullshit.
No, but there are definitely, I don't know about a witch hunt. But there definitely is a movement. I don't know why I said it like that. There definitely is a movement to stop weirdos from saying really disgusting shit on the internet. Like how you post all these videos where you talk about buttholes and, like, you know, things like that. Yeah, they don't want that. I mean, hot take incoming here. YouTube doesn't really want you talking about buttholes on a website that's predominantly used by children.
Shit, a lot of my other favorite YouTube channels go through this too, such as Jesse and the Pod Awful podcast. He gets age restricted and even has his videos taken down when they're actually entertainment. And
does anybody know who that is? He says something in Pod Awful.
Has his videos taken down. Jesse and the Pod Awful podcast.
Jesse and the
Pod Awful podcast. A lot of my other favorite YouTube channels go through this too, such as Jesse and the Pod Awful podcast.
Oh, his favorite. Okay, I thought he said his other channels. Okay.
My other favorite YouTube channels go through this too, such as Jesse and the Pod Awful podcast. He gets age restricted and even has his videos taken down when they're actually entertainment. And SML, you know, Logan, Lavelle, Elena, and Lance and Chili, their videos get age restricted 24/7. It seems like YouTube is very democratic with who they accept on their platform. And that's straight for me. I said that. That's right. Very democratic, because that is what left-leaning motherfuckers do. That's how they behave, and I don't like it.
I don't think that means what you think it means. Like, the way you're using the word democratic means, like, they take a vote, not like, you mean liberal. You don't mean democratic. He's such an idiot. He's such a fucking idiot. God, I love it. Like, I need more of this. I need more fucking content like this where he's just being a fucking moron. It's so good. It's grade A fucking lolcow content.
With who they accept on their platform. And that's straight for me. I said that. That's right. Very democratic, because that is what left-leaning motherfuckers do. That's how they behave, and I don't like it. Like, yeah, they age restrict all of the Jeffy videos just because one incident, but Susan Wojcicki allows Logan Paul a...
Again, keep in mind, at this point, this was a couple of years ago, even then, Susan Wojcicki was long. Like I'm practicing recording for a video. Keep in mind, even at this point, Susan Wojcicki was long gone from YouTube.
A guy who went into the Japan forest and found somebody hanging. That's right, a suicidal...
Oh, they A-log. Oh, well, that's great, yeah. Yeah, I wonder why they get taken down then. I don't get it. It's a mystery.
Victim and laughed about it, mocked it, and uploaded. That's right, a suicidal victim and laughed about it, mocked it, and uploaded his picture all over his YouTube channel. And Susan Wojcicki, there's an article about it, said...
Wait, who the fuck's he talking about?
That's right, a suicidal... Just because one incident, but Susan Wojcicki allows Logan Paul, a guy who went into the Japan forest and found somebody hanging.
I think you meant to say suicide forest?
That's right, a suicidal victim, and laughed about it, mocked it, and uploaded his picture all over his YouTube channel. And Susan Wojcicki, there's an article about it, said, I allowed Logan Paul back on the platform. He should not receive backlash for that. Bitch, he literally took a full-on video of a person that killed themselves, mocked it, acting like made a big deal out of it, and there's these poor people that lost a loved one. But no, let's look past...
Hold on, haven't you told people to kill yourself in your content before? I'm 99% positive that you have said that phrase multiple times. In fact, I can go back and find the clips where you've told people to Minecraft themselves on numerous occasions. So, the pot calling the kettle black.
Past that, because he's making us money. That's how the liberals are. They only believe in, hey, as long as it's making us money, we'll just turn the other cheek. But if it's a rap song where the dude's telling the truth, we're just going to target him. That's how you...
I.e., if the rap song has something to do with homophobia or racism or sexism. That's what he means.
YouTube is. That's how their standards are. I've noticed that. It's a pattern. They don't go after these people teaching children how to harm themselves for clout on TikTok. No. I don't see no age restrictions on those videos. But like if I watch an SML video and I look into the description, most of them videos are age restricted. And what gets me is YouTube knows when I upload a video, whether it's a song or just simple rant like this, I always choose the option, no, it's not for kids. How are you going to listen to my song, Proud Asshole, and pull anything out of every verse that I've written in that song and realize that it's for kids when it's not? Okay? I'm not teaching our youth to become assholes. I'm teaching my adult audience on why I became an asshole, explaining who I am and what I'm about. Never in any of my songs have I said this.
Yeah, but you don't seem to understand that YouTube does not want to promote those things. YouTube does not want to promote you talking about assholes or buttholes or vaginas or any of that kind of stuff because it's just not kid friendly. That's not how this platform works. They're trying to make this platform as kid friendly as possible so that they can make more money. You, alongside DSP, do not seem to understand that.
This is for children. No, because I'm not
using my my CinemaSins voice. For some reason, I sound like Jeremy from CinemaSins.
An idiot like that. I don't groom children like half of YouTube does with this bullshit that they get away with. But no, the second I upload my music...
Also, if you say out loud that you don't groom children, it makes you sound even more like you groom children.
Music or my vlogs or my public trolling videos, bam, they slap the age restriction right on the back of the ass of it. And I don't like that. So all I'm going to say is, why can't YouTube go back to the good old days where all you needed was simply a disclaimer saying the content you're about to either listen to or watch is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised. And I used to do that on my old channel and they still flag that. Why can't we go back to YouTube where there was no restrictions? It seems like you have, when you're on YouTube nowadays...
Yeah, so you can do that, and most of the time YouTube does not flag your channel. I have multiple channels. I'm a voice actor. So another one of the channels is called A Bad Dream, where we cover... Come here. We cover true crime. In these videos, I don't think I did it with these videos. But I also have another channel, a main channel, where, Justin, where is it at? There it is. Where I cover true crime. And in these videos, I put a warning in the beginning of them saying the following content is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. For instance, where is that? Hold on, goddamn it. Where is that 9/11 video? Or was it 9/11? There was a video that I posted. Where the fuck is TikTok at? Like, I have a lot of videos on this channel that aren't popping up for some reason. Okay, I have way more videos in this channel than that, but okay. Okay, I have more. We're just not gonna... There we go. Okay. So, in these videos, I preface the videos with a warning. The following content is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion advised.
He's an illiterate janitor whose mother tried to abort him.
Warning. The following content is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion advised. And my videos do not get flagged. My videos don't have any complications. I post true crime stuff all the time. I think this one... Okay, I didn't do it to that one. There's a couple of them where I prefaced it with, anyways, I think it's this one.
He's an illiterate janitor whose mother tried to abort.
That's one we just watched. What's the other? There's a couple of them that I've used that with. Following content is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion advised. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I've used that on my other channel. I've used that on my other content, and I never have a problem with the bot system flagging my videos or getting age gated. Even with the Tractor Media, where I cuss constantly, I don't have a problem with my videos getting age gated or with my videos being taken down or flagged. So if you're having a problem with them being flagged, it's probably because you're saying something that you don't need to be saying. Either misinformation, or based on what I've heard from you for years now, it's probably you saying something hateful.
You have no right to freedom of speech. First Amendment, they throw that in the trash. They ignore it. It doesn't exist to YouTube. You give up your right to expression, which I never will. I will express myself from here to there, point A to point B, 24/7, because that's how I am. I stick it back to people like this. So, Mrs. Wojcicki, if you're listening, how about you shut the
Again, she is not listening because she no longer works for YouTube and has been gone for a very, very long time.
fuck up, quit bitching like the liberal Karen you are, and let us do what we love doing, entertaining our fan base. My fan base is not made of children, it's made of mostly grown adults, because that is what I do. I entertain adults with my raps. Children should not be listening to my music based on my lyrical themes and my content. And I strictly put that, this is not for kids. So if you are under the age of 18 or younger than that, do not watch my channel, do not subscribe to my channel, don't listen to my music. Because I don't cater to underage people.
Bro is fully... Oh, okay, we got 4 seconds left. Bro is fully crashing out.
If you are not 18 and over, feel free to fuck off. Peace.
Imagine knowing that somebody is underage and you tell them to fuck off. But yeah, he says he makes content for his audience. His videos get very, very little views. You don't really have an audience. Like, as somebody who also doesn't really have an audience, you don't really have an audience. But yeah, you're not free from the ramifications of the things you say and the things that you do. And he doesn't understand that. Cyrax doesn't understand that. A lot of these locals don't. So he has all of the makings for a great lolcow, because he has what comes down to zero self-awareness. Anyways, it is 11:15. I have had nothing to eat today, and I need to get ready to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. But those of you that watched, and whoever's still here, thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to try to do this more often. Now that I know that my internet will work. The first probably 45 minutes of this stream was me just trying to figure out if I could even do this, which I've done multiple times. But I could never get Detractor Media to work. It said I wasn't allowed to stream on this channel, but I guess I fixed it. So I'll be doing this more often. Just really chill, really chill streams where I'm begging for money. No, I'm kidding. But I'll be doing this more often. Just more streams where we're just hanging out. We're just watching stuff. I like the idea of after hours where I watch my older content and oh, my voice cracked. I like the idea of watching my older content and just giving some, like, I wanted to call it director's commentary, but that seems really cringe. But just like extra, bonus content, bonus commentary that I couldn't put in the video because I talk too fucking much. Unofficial, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you sticking around. And it's been a weird stream. But yeah, it's like I said, I'm hoping to do this more often. I don't know if there will ever be any sort of frequency, but just nights where I'll maybe post. I don't have Twitter or anything, but where maybe I'll post and say, hey, I'm gonna go live for a little while tomorrow night, and we just do stuff like this. Maybe I'll watch old videos of mine and do commentary, or maybe I'll watch some DSP stuff like Martwin does, and Linda Range, and a lot of the other detractors do. We just watch maybe even older DSP content and just give some commentary over what's happening. But I really appreciate you, Unofficial. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. If I don't see you, what's today? Monday? Okay, yeah, so it's the beginning of the week. So if I don't see you for the rest of the week, be good. The video's up on the channel, but you just watched it, so yeah. But yeah, be good. Thank you for coming. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go eat some taco soup probably. What's my outro? Be good or be good at it, and I'll see you next time, right here on Detractor Media.